Damn.
Yeah.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah. See, to me, though, like, if you can't chirp me back, like, I will be so bored.
Yeah, like, the reason I'm chirping you is because I want you to chirp me, too. Like, I want you to take my sarcasm, and I want you to give it back.
Yeah.
Like, I would never say anything, like, if, like, for instance, someone was like, my insecurity is my teeth, I would never fucking chirp your teeth.
Right.
But, like, if, like, let's say, like, your hair looks funny, I'm like, what'd you just do, wake up? Like, you know, like, if it's, like, messy or something, like, as a joke.
No, totally agree. Okay. That leads me to everyone's favorite segment.
Thank
for real
God.
this time.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
My girl.
Yeah, literally.
Let's get the party rocker out here.
I know. Could I get a mic for this component of
It's always Mike girl, not Maddie.
Some of you guys are
True.
nasty as hell, so I will be skipping over some questions.
We gotta keep this, like, corporate.
Yeah, we gotta keep this at least, like, between PG-13 and between R.
Yeah.
If you have, like, specific questions, you
I'll
can
DM you the answer.
DM me, you know? But, like,
I'll answer
super
you
great.
on my DMs.
So, the first question is, are we dating? Yes. We're a happy throuple.
Yeah.
100%. And
Yes, this is our coming out.
we don't mean that, like, rude. We don't mean that in any other way besides our threesome is civil.
Yeah, literally, though, like, low-key. Like, we're always together. Like, maybe. Who knows? What could it develop into?
100%.
Keep you on your toes. Just take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
We
right.
are together.
We add, like, different personality traits that, like, mesh us into, like, something wonderful. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I feel like we check and balance each other very well.
Totally.
We're like the government.
We be the three branches of the government. It's the legislative branch for me. It's the judicial for me.
Well,
It's the
executive, you bitch.
oh
But you gave yourself the executive branch. All right.
yikes!
Thank you.
She didn't even mean to, too, but she said, I'm the executive.
Yikes! Okay, the next question is fave memory of Maddie.
Oh my God, wow.
I wish you would have told me this ahead of time so I could genuinely, like, think to, like,
But
my
I feel like I
most
like
favorite.
telling people on the spot because I feel like that's when you get your best answers.
Well,
Okay, easy.
Or just, like, easy answers.
Easy. Okay, so I vividly remember, this was freshman year, you had a Christmas party at your house. And it was, like, the week before finals, and, like, it was, like, Alpha Fees, I think. Oh, I feel bad. I can't say that.
Yeah, I'll
Edit that out. It was a bunch of girls. Like, it was super fun. Like, no boys. Like, X on the boys. Like, so it was a good night. And basically, like, I just remember, like, really seeing, like, your personality. Like, I had met you prior to, but, like, I saw you, like, cracking jokes, like, dancing, like, you know, just having a good time. And I was like, damn, like, this is someone, like, I want to continue to see and, like, continue to get to know, because it was, like, that first experience of, like, actually seeing, like, you rather than, like, just, like, quick little snippets of you. And, like, obviously at, like, bid day we saw, like, your, like, crazy side, but at the same time, like, I hadn't, like, seen it up close or, like, in, like, a smaller environment.
Yeah.
And it was just, like, it was, like, fun to see you, like, just acting like how you act. And, like, to this day, same bitch. Like,
Totally.
same girl. Like, she literally, like, will twerk or just randomly dance whenever she wants.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she'll grab the mic and the
personality.
mood will just flip. We'll be
Totally.
laying down and she'll be like, someone hand me the aux. And then all of a sudden, we're all standing, like, jumping around. Like, and, like, yeah.
Mine kind of follows.
One of my roommates told me that he goes, whatever you do, 5 people follow you.
Oh,
and I've been
100%.
thinking about that for 2 weeks now.
And it's not even, like, something that I don't feel like an independent person. I follow because I agree with you.
Or, like,
You know
love
what I
it,
mean?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm running for president of the
That's what I'm
United
hearing.
States.
Correct. Okay. Mine kind of follows Laurel, but on a little bit more interesting side. Not my first memory, but one of my favorite memories is the first time, like, we've ever, like, had this heart to heart, and this was sophomore year in the bathroom of our apartment now. And
Really?
yes, it was.
I have
You're
no...
like,
I don't remember
let
this.
me jog
Okay,
your
okay.
memory. Okay. No, but, like, when I say heart to heart, I didn't know you were sappy or... Well, you are sappy. You're a hopeless romantic
She
at
is
points. At points.
very sappy.
But you were that, like, with just me and you, and, like, that made my heart, like, just fulfilled. Like, I knew I was in the right place at the right time with the right
I'm
people.
gonna cry. Oh my
That's sappy.
God.
Maddie's, like, tearing up.
It's straight up that I know that you're real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's you and to your person and to your core. And I don't feel like that with everyone in this world. So I appreciated that so much.
Reassuring, yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was like, you brought so much, like, level of home to me that it was one of our first weeks here that we moved in. Mm-hmm. And, like, that was, like, something that I will never forget because it was, like, I truly, like, want to be friends with you because I think you're real. And I think that you, like, same with you, like, you don't hold things back because you're afraid of hurting someone. You are there to be honest and be a friend. And, like, you are just loving and caring and just there for me in that time that I need it. So, like, that's sophomore year really, like, I was like, I need to know you even more than I already do at this point.
Oh my God, I'm literally gonna cry. So now that I want to cry,
the waterworks have begun.
Okay, I feel the absolute same about you guys. I wish I could say more, but we're getting close to time here, so I'm gonna click through some of these a little quicker.
We'll make them a little fast.
Of course. Okay, I'm so sorry. We chat.
There is a lot of fucking X-rated questions in here.
You could spend so much time with our friend group and understand, like, our personality with each other.
Yeah,
like, you will be chirped at, you will be, like, loved at the same time.
Yes.
It's an interesting, like, correlation between the vibe. Yeah.
So, how do you guys ghost someone? So,
really bad at this.
I'm gonna be honest.
Was this Meg Wills?
I don't know.
No, it was one of my friends from home.
Wow.
Why did I want to say it was Meg?
Meg did ask a question.
Oh, boy.
In my opinion, I am not really good at ghosting people because I just don't think that's my vibe. Mm-hmm. I'm very honest, so I'm just going to let you know, like, either I'm talking to someone else, I'm not vibing with you. Like, to me, I feel like ghosting is shitty because I know that I've always wondered, like, what was it? Like, what did I do? What did I say? Is there someone else? Like, I'd rather just be upfront and honest, so I haven't, like, I mean, maybe I've ghosted someone, but, like, not intentionally. Like, to me, if I've ghosted you, I didn't think you were, like, we were talking enough where you would be hurt if I stopped talking to you.
Yes.
If we've been talking, then I'm going to be upfront and honest with you and be like, I'm sorry, these are the reasons. Like, I just don't feel like I have any reason to lie to you and hurt you intentionally. So why ghost someone?
I feel like you two would do the same exact thing.
Totally.
So I'm unconfrontational, as we've realized, and I'm the type of person who, like, won't, like, just cut somebody off, but will slowly, like, stop being as, like, active with them.
I hate those kind of people.
But the thing is if you were to be like, hey, like, I feel like you've been distant, then I'm not the one to bring it up. Like, I can't bring it up because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Okay,
like,
that's not me or you.
No.
Freshman year, she did this same thing to one of, I will not name names, but I even, like, confronted her about it. I was like, did you mention it? She was like, no, I stopped talking to him. I was like, you need to just, like, plain out if you don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Just say, I'm sorry, but it's not working.
Right.
There was unconfrontational.
Yeah.
She said, I'm gonna leave it be.
Well, I'll continue to talk to you because, like, the thing is I don't want to ruin, like, a relationship. Like, I feel like a lot of times I'm just someone who, like, initially guys will think of, like, as, like, a friend. Like, I don't, like, meet a guy and they're like, wow, like, I see you more than a friend initially, like, or, like, that you're hot or something. They see me as, like, a girl who, like, they can be friends with, and then it can escalate into something
that
more.
leads me into my next question.
A bro.
So I don't want to lose a friendship,
This is the thing. Ask Laurel about being constantly in the friend zone. I want to hear the answer.
So, you know, I have had so many guy friends who, like, I will get close to them, and then they'll, like, bring up, like, help me with this girl. And I'm just like, okay, I made it there again. Like, I am now in that friend zone again. That sucks, but I'm also not one to, like, force something. Like, if I get close to a guy and they, like, friend zone me, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it just happens.
Yeah.
And, like, I, like, love being that person for guys specifically because I feel like guys are, like, very, like, try to be masculine to their guy friends, and so, like, the fact that, like,
they handle things.
I agree well.
And I feel like a lot of guys, like, open up to me a lot, and, like, I'd rather have a guy feel comfortable opening up to me than me maybe possibly pursuing something with them. And, like, obviously, yes, it's ruined, like, my mindset on certain people and ruined opportunities for me to pursue someone more, but at the same time, it's like,
you were there for them when they needed
and
it
now
sometimes.
some of those guys are, like, my very best friends, and I couldn't see them as anything else. Like, it was just, like, I liked them maybe at first, and now...
And I think there's a time and place because I think you will find that one person that, like, you don't want to just, like, friend zone. But, like, it seems like you do because you're so close with them. Or it seems like that you're flirting sometimes, and I disagree because you are so open to, like, listening to them, like, being a good listener. And that's what a lot of people struggle with, like, including myself sometimes. So,
yeah. Our next question is single, question mark?
oh, God, I don't want to be
Amanda
single.
is trying to know if we're single.
Who?
Oh, trying to know if you're single as well.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, don't think it applies to me.
Unfortunately, we're all single.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I would like to be booed up, but also, like, the thought of being booed up is kind of scary. So, like, I like to say I want to be booed up, but will I let you boo me up? Like, no, probably
My
not.
thoughts on being booed up is pretty much, like, I'm at a point where, like, I'm perfectly fine being single and, like...
Me too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, talking to people, whatever, but, like... I won't really get into a relationship unless, like, I feel like someone is, like, completely worth it. Like, unless you literally, like, rock my world. Like, I'm not gonna just date someone to date someone. Like, and that's...
Oh, I date for future. Like, if I'm dating you, like, I see a future with you. And, like, if we don't get to that point, that it means, like, either you or me or I didn't see it. Like,
yeah, that's why I appreciate, like, actual dates. And I appreciate, like... the consistency, and I appreciate, like, the effort.
Yeah.
Because I will exert the same if you're the one. You know what I mean?
Right. And, like, I think another thing that's lost is, like, I don't want to hang out. Like, I've talked about this so many times, but, like, ask me on a date if you're serious. Like, to me, like, and if you're not serious, like, I don't care. Like, we can go for a hike, like, whatever. But, like, I don't want to hang out in your crusty, musty room and watch Netflix with you. I want to do that by myself.
Yeah, well, you try to, like, do, pull moves, you know? Like...
So that's why I feel like I've remained single, because, like, although guys have been interested in me, they've been interested in me to, like, Netflix and chill. And I'm not into that. Like, that's not how you, like, watching Netflix with someone doesn't create a relationship.
Exactly. It's, like, talking and connecting. And like, being
going
in public.
on dates. Like, and being in public and doing things.
It shows a lot how a dude, like, treats a waitress or waiter.
Oh.
It shows so much.
Yeah,
that is a... big thing that I have, like, always focused on when I've been out on dates is I'm like, how are they treating the person that's serving us right now?
I 100% agree. 100%.
So the next question is, what things that guys do give you the ick? For me, like, this is really weird, but, like, if you walk on your toes. Anyone.
Walk on your toes.
So
I've seen
weird.
one person in high school do that, but since then I have not seen anyone do that.
I don't know. It's just kind of like, I'm like, why don't you walk on your heels? Like, everyone walks on their heels. But no disrespect. But that doesn't really, like, stop me from talking to someone. Things that give me the ick is, like, the I'm better than you vibe. Like, nothing, like, just dries up my ovaries. Like, you, like, talking down to me and, like, mansplaining things and, like, acting like you're better than me.
No,
like,
I completely agree.
To me,
I
like,
want to be an equal with you. I want to work with you. I want to talk things out. I want to just, like, make sure life
and you're
is
not,
good.
Like, I had this guy once talk to me, and he just, like, thought he knew me to a T, up and down, left and right. And I'm like, you don't know a single thing about me. Like, you assume things because
one date.
And I just, like, to me, I'm like, you don't know me. You know, like, my external, like, whatever you're presuming. Because I make jokes about things, you think that I'm not serious. Like, I am, like, I can be serious, but I'm not going to waste my time being serious with someone who, anytime I say something, you psychoanalyze it. Like,
yes.
You're wasting my time. He's also a psychopath, and I've heard from multiple girls that he's a psychopath.
Damn.
And he used to hit his ex-girlfriend, so...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, heard about that one.
Yeah,
I was like,
that will not allow that.
Eat, ski, potato, meat. We will not allow that in our life.
Yeah. No, 100%.
What about you guys?
Ick? I would say, okay, this is gonna be really weird. I think Holly would agree a lot with you. But, like, I feel like an ick thing for me is, like, when someone isn't open-minded. Like, and I know that's, like, and like, that's where it comes in, like, with, like, getting to know people and, like, that connection. Like, if I'm trying to connect with you and, like, what I'm saying just isn't, like, something that you're listening to, like, I want you to, like, hear me out, have conversations that you might not be, like, cut clean or, like, easy to talk about. Like, I like having uncomfortable conversations and getting to know people, and they're, like, uncomfortable, like, stories. But, like, if you're just gonna sit there and, like, tell me I'm wrong, even in arguments, like, you're gonna sit there and just not even, like, hear me out, like, I'm like, okay, ew, like, I cannot continue to talk to you about that. Like, if I can't talk to you, then I can't be with you.
Right. And, like, I feel like that's, like, a society issue, too.
Yeah,
like,
it definitely is. People
I just can't talk to anyone in general who, like, can't see both sides. Like, regardless if you believe someone's opinion is right, like, they have an opinion. Like, to me, we live in such a cancel culture society where I'm like, okay, I mean, people can have an opinion, even if it's not yours.
And people can mess up. Everyone messes up.
Oh my god, people mess up all the time. Like, growth is normal.
Also, like, if you smell bad. That's
basic hygiene.
Yeah, just, you need to smell good. Like, I want to be able to, like, cuddle with you and not be, like, coughing, you know?
Oh my god, that reminds me, like, one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me is, like, I was, like, dating this guy last year, and, like, we were watching Netflix together, and he was, like, not kissing me, and I was like, oh, well, maybe he, like, doesn't like me anymore.